I was just thinking, if they said that they're um, taking water out through the powerhouse and generating electricity, and they're not going to open the spillway, or so they say. That's the rumor, right? They haven't said for sure if they're going to open it or not, but they probably won't because they don't want to, because of their own reasons, I guess, the fish or whatever. But who knows how much that power station is going to be able to suction out with those little pipes you see on the side. If you look on Google Maps, you can see those pipes that go to the power station and they generate electricity. How much water can they pump out of there and release into the Feather River to compensate for not releasing the water through the spillway all summer? Apparently, if that's what they're planning on doing, not opening the spillway. So, how much is the powerhouse going to compensate for that? Because they're not going to open this main spillway. So, and they plan on just using the emergency spillway just in case they have to. They'll let it pour over that because all the rest of the water hasn't come down yet. Lake Almanor, right? There's a little dam there, and it looks kind of like a beach or something, but it's a little dam that they have for their lake. So who knows how much water they've released or going to release out of their lake, and all those tributaries and reservoirs that come down and come down to Lake Oroville, which goes down Feather River, which goes to the Sacramento River, and then those have dams, and then who knows? I mean, it's insane. They have to open it up. That's what people are worried about. They need to open it up. The powerhouse isn't going to be able to pump out enough of the water to keep it from keep it from destroying the dam wall and the gates and all that, and the weir spilling over that. I mean, they have to let the water out. They can't expect the powerhouse to suction out enough water to keep it from deteriorating the dam further. That was just an idea that came to my head. Is if that's what they're going to depend on, I don't know if that's going to be enough. They need to build something else, some kind of drainage system that that will pull the water out another way, maybe from the other side where the emergency spillway is. Pull the water out that way, the extra water. If they're afraid of the main spillway, just pull it out that way, and then take some of the pressure off the dam, and then do the repairs they need to do, and keep that water off of it. Because we might have a wet winter. So that powerhouse, everyone needs to look at that and see how much water it's actually pulling out of the lake to generate power. And apparently it's owned by PG&E. And it's just this little building we see off to the side with these big generators or whatever on top of it. So, and we don't know much about it because we can't go over there and look and see how much water is actually being pumped out of the lake. But that was just an idea I had. Is that all they're depending on? Is the powerhouse next to the dam, and has these little pipes, two pipes that go down and pull the water up? How much are they actually pulling up? It doesn't seem like the lake is draining that much. It just seems like it's still almost 894 feet. It's still not going down enough to where it's making people happy and satisfied that the lake is draining enough to where it's safe. It should be at 850 feet right now. It normally should be at 850 feet by now and be safe. But we'll see what they're going to do. I mean, it's not 100% solid that they're not going to use the spillway, but chances are they're probably going to just keep the gates closed. But everyone has their opinions. You look on Susan Walding's live feed page, everybody on there has an opinion of what they think is happening. And everybody's looking at the lower spillway, and they're trying to cash in on that gold, I guess, down there in those gold veins in those rocks. That bedrock, I guess, has got some gold in it. And maybe that's what's keeping them preoccupied at night. That's why it's so busy at night. We'll see what happens, right? We'll just keep speculating. That's our job, right? To speculate, because we're just the American citizens that keep paying our taxes, paying our registration fees for this state that are overinflated to pay for this, to help pay for this. And it didn't even pay for it. The 1.1 billion, who knows where the rest of it went? Barely any of the money was probably put into this dam. So, and then our taxes that we're paying now and out of our paychecks, where's it going? The extra fees, the extra registration fees, all that. Where's it going? The extra PG&E fees. Where's that going to? Where they inflate everything. Who knows? But I guess if we do our research, we'll find out who it's going to. But they better drain that lake. They better knock down 50 feet of it and then wait for winter, see what happens, and do the best they can. That's what I say.